is Georgia and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video I am doing an assumptions video which you guys I'm sure have seen flying around YouTube. Honestly, it's been everywhere and I think that these are so interesting to watch. I love watching these and I wanted to film my own, so I thought I'd pop it out there, ask you guys on my Instagram if you guys had any assumptions about me, and I got so many responses from you guys. I was very overwhelmed, but I'm going to be going through them today and basically just letting you guys know whether the assumptions are true or false. So without further ado, let's jump in and see what you guys assume about me. Chanel said you're really happy with your life at the moment. 100% that would be true. I am really happy with my life at the moment. I just feel very grounded and like I know what's coming up. I mean, I don't feel settled, but I'm very happy with where I am in life at the moment, and there's a lot of things I've got to learn, a lot of things I want to improve upon, but I guess I'm very happy to be in the position that I am right now. Abby said you have always been fit and tall. That's not 100% true. I've definitely always been tall. That's my genes. My dad is super tall, but my mum's really short. So I definitely get the height from my dad. Even when I was in grade 1, I was so much taller than everyone else. But I haven't always necessarily been fit. I have been very active all throughout my childhood, I guess. Ever since I was like 5 or even 4, my mum's gotten me into like sport and stuff. So I started off swimming, then I started dancing. I danced for like over 10 years. I started netball in primary school. I started basketball as well. I played tennis. I played tennis sporadically throughout that time, and I guess I've just always been quite an active person, but there was a couple of years where I wasn't always the fittest, and that was when I had all of like my health issues, which I've spoken about in a bunch of other videos. Renee said you smoke weed, and 100% no. I don't know how many of you guys actually think that I like smoke and stuff, but I'm like the most anti-smoking person there is. I hate the smell of cigarettes. I hate the smell of smoke. I hate being near people who are smoking, I guess. I don't really care if my friends do it and stuff, but as long as it's not around me, it's just not my thing. And yeah, I definitely don't do drugs. Brooke said you're outgoing and aren't shy when meeting new people. I'd say yes at this stage in my life. I didn't used to be. I was quite a shy person, particularly in high school. I used to be very shy and quiet, and people actually used to think I was very shy, but then when I got home I like couldn't shut up. But I think nowadays I'm a lot more understanding about like my social anxiety and stuff, so I found ways to manage it and help me bring out my actual personality, if that makes sense. Because with social anxiety I found that I was just anxious and reserved when I was meeting new people, but I have a really outgoing personality, so it was like clashing. Holly said you're closer to your mum more than your dad. Probably would say that is true, simply because when I was growing up, my mum stopped working so that she could look after me and my sister, and my dad worked, and I was very fortunate that, you know, my dad could support us all, and my mum was there to do the school runs, pick us up, look after us after school, take us places and that sort of thing. So I guess just in my childhood I spent more time like growing up with my mum, but my mum is like my best friend. But in saying that, like I love my parents so much. Like I love my mum and dad. They're the coolest people ever. Holly also said you weren't popular at school and had a small group of nice friends. That is true. I wasn't really popular in high school, and I really did like just having like a small group of like nice friends. We did have a popular group at our school, and there were people in school that weren't that nice to me that were like popular, but yeah, one of those people definitely weren't me. She also said you've never been in a car accident. That is false. I have been in 2 car accidents. Neither of them were very bad. The first one was when I was younger. I think I might have been like 6 or something like that, and my mum had an accident with my sister and I in the car. The car in front of us just slammed on their brakes in a busy street, and it was ridiculous, and I still remember it. No one got hurt. You know, just like the car got a bit damaged, but everyone was totally fine. That was the first accident. And then the second one was last year in April, I'm pretty sure, and I was on my way to the gym and my brakes failed because it was raining, and I rammed into the back of a car. Again, no one was injured, and they actually didn't even have any damage to their car because they had a tow bar on the back of their car, and so my car just got like mangled around their tow bar, but I was fine, they were fine. But it was very scary. It was like the only time in my life that I've honestly like had the thoughts like, you're going to die now, like mentally preparing myself to be okay with dying, which is the most scary thing. Like, yeah, it definitely shook me up for a while, and I was scared to drive. Mashika, I think, said you hate uni and studying and would rather do YouTube full-time. Partially true, I guess. It would be so much fun to do YouTube full-time, and wow, wouldn't that be fun? But just for me and where I am in my life right now, I don't think it's very realistic for me. I don't really feel like it's a stable job for me right now. In the future, if that opportunity ever came up, I'm sure I would explore it. But yeah, I really love learning about what I'm learning about, and I'm very passionate about becoming a psychologist, so I love what I'm doing, but YouTube is just a side hobby for now. Emily said you had a rough breakup with your ex. That one is true. You guys would have seen the video that I posted about that. That was the beginning of last year, and yes, that was very rough and easily one of the hardest things that I've had to go through. It was just such a long and dragged out thing with so many unnecessary things going on. I'm just glad that time in my life is over. You grow, you become stronger. Laura said you wish you were shorter. I used to, 100%. I hated being tall, but now I've just learned to like accept it. Like, I don't really mind. I guess just being tall is part of my personality. May said you're really smart, and this I got quite a lot. I am not naturally that smart. I am to a certain extent, but I'm not the type of person who can not really do any study and get straight A's. Like, that's not me at all. I have to work really hard to get the grades that I do. Tiana said you're a player. Oh my goodness. No, definitely not. I have too many feelings to be a player. Like, I could never cheat or anything like that on anyone else. I get so like attached. I don't know what the word is, but like, yeah, I love and appreciate people so much. I'm not into games. I'm not into strings and stuff. It's like all or nothing for me. I got a lot of questions about boys. Katie said you get a lot of boys. Courtney said a lot of boys like you. Livy said you secretly have a boyfriend. Okay, let's talk about this. No, I don't secretly have a boyfriend. If I had one, I would tell you guys about it. I'm very picky, so not a lot of boys get through. You know what I mean? Do you get that? I don't know how to say it in like a nice way. Yeah, I just have really high standards, and a lot of boys my age that I have met are douchebags. I don't just let anyone in my life. They have to be of a certain standard to like meet what I'm after. I'm not just gonna date someone for the sake of dating them. I have to actually like you, funnily enough. Still waiting for the good one. Rachel said that you have no 20-year-old financial struggles. That is incorrect too. I don't really talk too much about money online because I think it's very much a personal thing, but I do definitely have financial struggles, and I'm not the greatest with my money. As you guys can see from my channel, I post a lot of hauls because I have a shopping problem. I actually do, and it's a bit of an issue. But there's definitely been times when I'm like, I don't have enough money to do that. I don't have enough money to go there. I've been invited on trips and stuff, and I don't actually have enough money to get myself to those trips. So I have missed out many times because I don't have enough money, or, you know, money's a bit tight at the moment. I'm just human. Like, I'm like every other 20-year-old. I'm going through all the same problems too. Michaela said you want to move to America. That is false. I am going to America, and I'd love to keep traveling America. I definitely don't plan on moving to America anytime soon. When I do move, the furthest I can see myself moving away right now is the Gold Coast. I live in Brisbane, so it's not even that far. It's like an hour away. But yeah, I just love Australia, and I love where I live so much that I don't really have a need to live anywhere else, but I'm very keen to travel. Zoe said you worked extremely hard in school. That I would say is true, because I did put in a lot of effort. In high school, I like had a set like study routine. I studied really hard like from the beginning for like my exams and stuff, and I'm glad I did that because my mentality is sort of all or nothing. Like, go for it or don't even bother doing it. Amy said, oh my gosh, big fan. I assume that you're like really funny all the time. So many questions about boys. Oh my goodness. Why do you guys all think that I have a boyfriend, or like I've got all the boys? I'm very picky, guys. And as you would know, I'm a very busy person, so I don't really have the time to go out of my way for boys who are just like everyone else. They don't really meet what I need. And the last one I'm going to answer is from Bridget, and she said you can never just have one alcoholic drink. It's either nothing or blackout. That used to be true for like my 18-year-old self. I used to be like, yeah, go hard, go home. But like I am like so different now. I do sometimes like binge drink, which I don't recommend and I'm not an advocate for in any situation. Now I probably drink more like on the occasional, like just to relax or something, like when I'm on holidays or we go out to a nice dinner or something like that. But sometimes if it's like someone's birthday or something, it's a different story. So that's all the assumptions I'm going to be addressing today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about me. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments what you were most interested about that you like didn't know already, or like if there was any assumptions that you had yourself that you were really interested in. I've been talking so much today. I love you guys so much and I'll see you all in my next video very, very soon. Bye!